I just can't get my feel of those hills. Oh, but still, no matter where I am in this land, I feel alone when I'm not at home. Oh, 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 hi-oh, hi-oh. 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 So if you
letting things happen, just let's see who's out.
See what life brings us this day.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's no planning street photography, you know. I mean, it's who's out and what they're doing.
on the wall till I can go to the place I love most of all. Radiate or just wait to die.
What is the lowdown on life in the streets of Dayton in 2014?
Okay, I'm not hip. Okay, so lowdown is slow motion, and my son he wants me to be more hip and more into what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm not into that. I'm into easy living, slow motion, and just drinking my coffee and enjoying life.
They took the blunt force of the depression or whatever.
That's still going on. You seen any kind of uptick in business or the economy at all, or just like general people
Yeah, just been creeping along.
just trying to get by?
Make it.
Friend right there, Jamie.
Okay.
Oh, you can take my picture. I don't
Oh, it's all good.
forget.
Yeah.
We might all get famous.
So what's the lowdown on life in Dayton right now, do you think? If you could sum it up.
Well, okay. I tell you what, there's a lot of homelessness going on, but there's also a lot of construction going on too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people chooses how they want to live,
Mm-hmm.
but you make the best of it that you can. You know.
Keep on rolling.
It's a hard life. You can only make it as hard as you want to. I understand that. But see, I'm speaking the truth.
How long you been homeless?
For about a year and a half now.
What led to you being homeless?
I have 3 kids, and their dad was very abusive, and Children's Services got involved, and they said that I couldn't protect my kids from their dad.
Okay.
So they took them, and 2 of my sons are autistic.
Okay.
And they're special needs, so I couldn't work. I had to take care of them full time. And when I lost them, I lost my source of income. And I've never really worked before, so when I lost them, I lost my house and everything. So I became homeless on the streets because my family's not here. My family's in Kentucky. My mom lives about 45 minutes away from Hazard.
Okay, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's down that eastern Kentucky.
Yep.
What do you think people? What did you learn? Let me sit down for my knee goes out on me here. What did you learn? What could you tell people about being on the streets you didn't know before, and maybe that America needs to know?
A lot of people are not homeless by choice.
Yeah.
They don't have family. There's not a lot of resources here in Dayton, so they only give you a certain time limit to stay at the shelter, and a lot of people, their problem is they can't get a job. You don't have an address to put down. It's not like I stay under a bridge down here, and it's not like I can put on an application, my address is 75 Construction Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, and everyone thinks that it's easy, it's just that easy to go, fill out an application, and get a job. But when you don't have resources to take a shower, wash your clothes, an address, and a lot of us don't have phones, so it's like, how is a job supposed to get a hold of us?
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, and there's only one shelter there's two shelters. There's the domestic violence shelter, and then there's the Apple Street shelter. But they don't help you as much as people think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you can't get a job, they pretty much tell you have so much time, then you have to leave. And if you can't get a job, you can't find a place to live, so then you're out on the streets. And, there's a stereotype of all the homeless people are on drugs, and that's not true. Don't get me wrong, there are some people that are on the streets that are on drugs, but there's a lot of them that's not. They don't know what to do, they don't know where to go, because Dayton doesn't have very many resources.
Yeah.
And their funding, they only get so much funding a year, and then when that's gone, there's pretty much nothing they can do.
Mm-hmm.
And, for the people that are on drugs down here, there's not a lot of places for them to go to get help.
You think they realize that most of the people in Congress are on drugs too?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
I'm just saying, like, there's so much judgmentalism against people, and it's like, it goes to the top. They ain't any better.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that there's a lot of people that are in Congress that are on drugs, but I mean, that you don't ever hear them talk about it because...
Of course, yeah. One of them got busted earlier this year.
Huh?
The congressman from Florida got busted for cocaine earlier this year. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to be homeless, but at the same time, there's nothing that I can really do. I mean, I'm very blessed that these people that I met are giving me the chance to work with them and help me with a job so that I can try and save money to get a place to stay, even if it's a hotel room. And, at least I'll have a place to stay and a place to take a shower.
Have you ever, anybody giving you trouble out here? I mean, as far as being a woman on the streets, what have you faced?
There's a lot of guys that try and hit on me and try and tell me that I can come home with them, and the police down here, they're really bad about harassing the homeless people. Because we don't have nowhere to go, so we hang out in certain places, and they consider that loitering, so they get on to us, and if they see us walking down the street, they stop us and they search us. And where I stay, Sinclair is really bad about every time we walk out, they harass us, they stop us, they search us. They, automatically assume that we're all on drugs. So they always say, well, where's your heroin at? Where's your cocaine at? And, it gets really, really old. And then when we get stopped, we get frustrated and aggravated. And they're like, well, why are you getting frustrated? And it's like, because every time we turn around, you guys are in our face, and we're not doing nothing wrong. A lot of us don't bother people, we just stay to ourselves. And it gets really frustrating when they are always harassing us and stopping us and searching us.
What is life on the streets of Dayton, Ohio in 2014 all about?
It's all good. It's the way you take it. If you take it the wrong way, you might, end up missing. If you take it the good way, you will live your life right. So it's the way you want to take it, to be honest.
If you walk around and be respectful of people, you'll be fine.
Yep. Damn! Damn, you got your big boy in the back. But yeah, it's just the way you take it. You live your life right, you're gonna get right. But if you don't and you act up to people, they might kill you, man.
Tell me about life on the streets of Dayton 2014. Sum it up for me.
Like good things or bad things.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Well, there's mostly bad things. People go around vandalizing people's stuff and trashing stuff.
Yeah.
The good things, there's friendly people. Some of the people are nice around here, but most of them are mean.
Okay.
If you don't know them, they'll yell at you or something.
Yeah. You probably just keep yourself, mind your own business.
My street.
Yeah.
I know everybody here.
Okay, so you guys got a tight little street here.
Most people on the street are my family.
Okay.
It's my uncle, my aunt, my grandma.
Okay.
And down the street.
How would you describe someone's life in Dayton who's never been from Dayton? Give it a
Somebody that's never been to Dayton?
yeah, but like kind of rundown of it.
If you can take anybody from Chicago and come here to Dayton, Ohio, their whole life can change. If you want to find out what you made of in Dayton, Ohio, all you got to do is stick around.
Okay.
A lot of people ain't been nowhere. They've been self-centered here all their life, and they probably don't even have a clue about making a change. They want to, but they can't.
Okay.
For those who can't, this is a prime example right here. I'm around people that I live with, love, care about. We help each other out. Just in this segment, if it wasn't for them sometime, I probably wouldn't have no sanity to talk to anyone.
Yeah.
Because I kind of stay to myself. So this is practically a family down here.
That's it. You know, because I get 7 years clean. You know, I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I know that's kind of strange, you know, to hear about black people not, but I don't do it. You know, I wish I never had, but that's fact of life.
Yeah.
You can't change the past.
How'd you hurt your eyes? What happened?
Oh, well, I was at work, and it was a hot day, and I was working in a ditch, and I was cleaning out oil and stuff like that, and I got real hot, started sweating, I came up out of it. I must have passed out, because next thing I know, emergency squad was there. I must have passed out again, because next thing I know, I was in the hospital. And they told me that I had a stroke.
Oh,
Yeah.
that affected your eye as well.
Yeah.
The fairly minor stroke.
Yeah. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but there is a major difference. Like when I have had this up like this, everything is double.
Okay.
I get double vision, so I have to cover up so I can see properly.
Any of the kids give you grief over being like a pirate?
Oh, they love it.
Yeah, do they?
Har, pirate. Yeah, they're like, oh, mommy, look, he's a pirate. Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah. And now I'm just keeping it in check.
Yeah, if you don't smile, you don't laugh at yourself, somebody else will.
Oh, it's okay.
You used to be on 3rd Street.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I move all around.
Do you?
Yeah.
And it's still barbecue season.
Yeah, still. Well, I cook all year round.
Do you?
Yeah, I cook all year round. Yep. See?
By how many people come out to buy stuff, or are things getting better, worse? What do you think?
Well, I put it in between. You have good days and bad days. You know what the economy, Some days it's good, and some days it's bad.
Is there like an overall upswing, or kind of been just up and
Like I said,
down?
I just get out here part-time,
Okay.
just make a little change so I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? Pay my bills and this and that. So there ain't making no money and all this and that.
What it is society, people think society owes them something. No, it doesn't. You gotta get what you got. You know, do the best you can. Nobody owes nobody in life. You gotta do it yourself and get the way you can, the best you can. You know, not stealing, not going in and abandoned houses, trespassing, public nuisance, and all that old crazy. That's what ruins everything. And I hope you keep that on camera too.
I will do.
'Cause I'm speaking the truth from me, my heart. Because I know I'm making sense.
Hello, Ohio.
Tell me your story. What's your deal?
Well, my deal is my grandmother died, and like I don't know how the paper just got all messed up, and you know nobody wanted to just come out and say we was related, so I got kind of stuck out here by myself and waiting on DMHA just come out from one of the relatives I've asked to help me like get a place. I've been staying at St. Vincent's, and every now and then, you know, I'm okay with this, but I'm really looking for something better, like a place, because when it snows, I can't live on that rock.
Yeah. How long you been out homeless?
About 6 months.
Okay.
That's about how long it's been.
What are some of the...
Maybe 8. I'm not really sure.
What would you like people to know about you and your life?
I don't know. I guess just pray for me, and my life is like, you know, I'm thinking downhill, but as long as I'm not too down, I'm thinking, you know, in the middle. Please, you know, just help me. You know, keep the faith, and you know, just don't get into the bad wrong crowd. You know, night after night going in clubs and not thinking that this is what my headaches are.
Anything else you'd like to say?
That's all.
Say anything you want, yeah.
Yeah, man, it brings tears in my eyes, man, I tell you know, it's just like, you know, I see it and then I don't see it and I try to ignore it, you know, and then when I go talk to my family and I see how they're doing and their kids are dressed and clean and stuff, I think about myself, you know, and it's almost like I got kicked to the curb, only because they had a little something, you know, and they didn't want to share it, you know.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
My name is Earl Wills. I work here at Henry's Clothing Store. The store been open since 1958.
Okay.
I started coming here in '62. I've been a salesman here for 5 years. I've been modeling since '69. I've been in Pride magazine, Just On.
Okay.
Michael 75. Dayton, it's a good place to go if you go to the old school spots as far as like Jilly's, Spunky's closed. A lot of places are closed here in Dayton.
Yeah.
So there's really no too many places to go to unless you go out to Cincinnati or Columbus, somewhere where they having a lot of big places.
We can't live our life to the fullest and be happy without dealing with the law. It's either you on top, you in the middle, or you on the bottom. And when you at the bottom of the totem pole, you nothing. You like an animal, because that's what they gonna treat you like. But it's like this: a person like that across the street with a suit on, compared to a person like me dressed like this, he could stand right here and wouldn't get messed with all day.
You could rob a bank of billions of dollars.
Right, with a suit on, and wouldn't happen. But let me dress like this without a suit, sitting right here or doing what I do, I'm getting pulled over, or I'm known to demand as a criminal. That's what they gonna look at me like in the system, like you're a criminal. You're black, look at the way you dress, look at the way you carry yourself, look at the way you talk.
I thought that they were homeless by choice, and I had the same stereotype in my mind that they're all on drugs. And it was like literally overnight I became homeless. and now I see that it's not by choice. I didn't choose to look like this.
And survival. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do, but each to their own.
You don't need to change a thing about you, babe. I'm telling you, from where I sit, you're one of a kind. Relationships, I don't know why they never work out and they make you cry, but the guy that says goodbye to you is out of his mind. Well, I've been down and I need your help. I've been feeling sorry for myself. Don't hesitate to boost my confidence. Well, I've been lost and I need direction. I could use a little love protection. What do you say, honey? Come to my defense. I'll stand up for you if it's what you need, and I can take a punch, I don't mind to bleed, as long as afterwards you feel bad for me. And you give me all of your attention. I got deep desire and it needs quenching. I think that's pretty plain for you to see. Well, enough about me and more about you, 'cause that'd be the gentlemanly thing to do. I hope you like your man sweet and polite. I thought I was done with telling you, but I ain't nearly halfway through. I got a few more things I'd like to say to you tonight. Get ready. You don't need to change a thing about you, babe. I'm telling you, from where I sit, you're one of a kind. Relationships, I don't know why they never work out and they make you cry, but the guy that says goodbye to you is out of his mind.